Awesome. All right. Well, it is June 8th. This is the Civil Service Commission meeting. I'm the chair, Brad McManus, calling the meeting to order. We'll start with roll call. Commissioner McManus present.
Commissioner Joshua Wilson present.
Civil Service Examiner
Jeff Young, Deputy,
Julie Good.
and Jeff Young, Deputy Police Chief.
All right. Everyone present accounted for. First order of action we have is to approve the minutes of May 11th, 2023, the Civil Service Commission meeting. I read over the notes. I have no amendments to make. Josh?
I have no amendments to make either. I'll make a motion to accept them as they are written.
I'll second the motion. Motion
Aye.
passes. All right. And now we are on to new business. Chief, staffing and recruiting update?
Staffing and recruiting. We're happy to report that we had lateral police officer Crystal Colomisa join our department this past week, and I sent you the invitations for Tuesday night, June 13th, for her official swearing in at the city council meeting. So we hope to see you there. So again, we're very happy about that. We have our new record specialist that started 2 weeks ago, Julie.
Sounds about right.
Maybe 3. So that's I'm sorry, say again.
Nope, you're good.
Are you guys still there?
Yeah.
We are.
Okay. It looks like it's free on my end. So it's kind of like, okay. Yeah, so we've got Brittany, who has started with us, so we're very happy about that. Some other good news is that last week we acquired a potential lateral candidate. So that person has applied. We have spoken with them, and their command interview is coming up this coming Tuesday. We also had another inquiry from a potential lateral candidate out of Montana. So that person is just kind of feeling things out right now. So we'll hope to. One person was unfortunately unsuccessful. The other 2 have been referred to polygraph. We have 2 candidates that are currently in background right now with public safety testing. So we're hoping to get those done rather quickly, and then we'll be moving them forward in the process as well. I know Julie has been doing some good recruiting with PST and some other places. We're going to be taking one of our light duty officers and sending one or so down to PST when they do their testing, so that we can have a presence there and answer any questions and hopefully convince some folks to apply for our department. So that's what we have for right now.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Did I miss it? Yeah, we're really moving and shaking over here.
That's fantastic. That's really good to hear. I'll tell you. Nothing
Yeah.
better than being staffed.
I'll try to make it on Tuesday.
Yeah, I won't be able to make it Tuesday, Chief. I'll be in the lovely city of Denver, Colorado for the week. So yeah, I gotta go, gotta go straighten some folks out in the Air Force. Yeah, I've been in worse places, right? Although military bases are not the sexiest thing on the planet, I gotta be honest with you, but it is what it is. It'll be fun.
I can't name any cities that I would think of like that off while we're in this week. We can talk offline.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be out at Fort Collins all next week, Monday through Thursday, so I won't be able to attend. But I do appreciate the invites, and I do try to make them when I can. So appreciate that. Any legislative updates, Chief? Or we kind of status quo for right now?
We're kind of status quo for right now. We've got a couple things that we're working in with regard to the Blake fix and drug possession. But hopefully by the next meeting, we'll be able to give you a better briefing on that.
Fantastic. Excellent. Josh, any new business on your end or anybody else?
I do not have any new business today, no.
Yeah, I just have one thing, more of a comment, Chief. I know that there was a couple of incidents at North Cove Park with a lot of fighting teenagers and stuff. And I was just kicking around ideas on how to maybe be proactive there. And I'm not sure, once our school resource officers move from the school environment, do they go back on duty, or is that something maybe we could have them patrol the parks just because they know all the kids for the most part?
That's an interesting thing to ask, because what they actually do is they convert over into our Marine unit.
Okay.
So as soon as school is out, they go right onto the boat. part of our crime suppression plan that we have had that's been in place for the last couple weeks. And, hopefully we will not have any further problems out there because we have had a pretty significant presence during Memorial Day and last weekend. But it's a great idea. They do go out there, and part of that is they're going to be patrolling on the water and at the parks, because we want to be able to get our officers into like North Cove, Davies, Lundin. So we have an increased presence there, and that is one of the definite things we're going to be using.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, it drives me nuts to see all those little kids playing and having a good time with their parents. All of a sudden, this mob just moves in and blows them right out of the water. It's like, man, I was just glad, like my wife says, good thing you weren't there with your temper, right? And I'm like, my temper, I'm a temperate guy. I'm a good guy, right? No problems with that. But you do want to just take some of these 12-year-olds and go, hey, what is the matter with you? You're born in a barn? Good Lord. So, well, that's good. That's the only thing I had. I was just more of a suggestion and kind of an interest to how we handle that. So thank you. Yeah, without that, I don't think we have any other new business, Julie, unless you have something for us.
I can just kind of add on to the recruiting efforts that HR met with our marketing specialist, the city's marketing specialist, the other day, and we gave them some ideas of some police recruiting social media posts that we thought would be beneficial. We've seen other agencies do that attracted attention. And so we're working with her to see if we can squeeze into some of her time to get some postings for police officer on social media. And just, she's a specialist in marketing. She's terrific at it. So we're tapping into that resource.
Very
Wonderful.
good. That's awesome. I'm still on the hunt for a videographer so we can make a short video clip, but man, I've been unsuccessful so far. I used to remember asking kids, you get like 15 or 20 of them raise their hand instantly. Like, I want to get something for extra credit or civil project, So I've got some of the high school counselors are actually pushing it a little bit to try and, like it's part of community service. They get some community service hours for it if they do it. So hopefully we'll see what happens when we get some turnout there. I would do it, but there'd be a big thumb on every shot. It would be terrible, which I'm just not that good, I know my limitations.
Maybe when school's out, they'll have more time and interest in doing it.
Yeah, hopefully. I'll find someone.
Thanks for the effort. We appreciate it.
Yeah, it's just, I didn't think it would take that long. I thought I'd get a bunch of volunteers right out of the gate, but we'll see. It's a good time to shoot in the summer anyway. We can get on the boat and take some action shots, right? And all that good stuff. So it'll be good. I just think showcasing the diversity we have within the department, all the different roles you can play is big, right? When you're competing with some of the other departments. I mean, not many cities have a Marine unit outside of Seattle or, Snohomish County, right? And so it's nice to be able to showcase that is something for folks that have interest, right? Diversity.
Yeah. And during this beautiful weather, it's just gorgeous. It's a perfect chance to really make the most of those opportunities.
Yeah, so I'll double down on my efforts to try and find somebody pretty quick here. See what we can do.
Thank you.
Or maybe when the Seattle Film Institute hits me up for another donation, I'll ask them if they got someone laying around that can help us out, right? We'll grease the wheel both ways there. All right. Well, if there's no other new business, I guess we can motion to adjourn.
I'll second the motion.
Excellent. That concludes our meeting. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You bet. Hey, Julie, I came down last week to sign